Experts say we need to evacuate before it's too late. Now, what are they talking about? Well, everything is happening because of the catastrophe that we're currently facing in California, where California wildfires kept popping up. We are still seeing new wildfires pop up, 2 more just from the last couple of days. But now experts are concerned what we're facing in California may be the exact same threat we are facing in other states as well. It may not be a fire, it could be a tornado, it could go as far as a hurricane or something else completely different, but experts are now warning that we need to be prepared. Now, I'm going to talk about the wildfires. I'm going to explain what's going on in California, how so many people are being impacted, but at the end, I want to talk about the new warning we are now facing. So again, I'll break all this down in just a moment, but all I ask is one thing. It takes 2 seconds. Go ahead, hit that like button if you enjoy these daily updates. And now, let's begin. So yes, millions of people all over the country are watching to see the devastation unfold in California. But look at this. Thousands were told to evacuate after 2 new fires started in the Los Angeles County. It says the Hughes fire near Castaic, north of Los Angeles, was 24% contained on Thursday afternoon. That's good because before, on Wednesday, they were concerned that this was going to spread rapidly. Let me show you this. Watch this.
Strong winds and bone-dry conditions in Southern California helped fuel the flames of 2 new wildfires, the Sepulveda and the Hughes fires, the latter of which grew more than 10,000 acres across the northern Los Angeles community of Castaic since igniting late Wednesday morning.
So there you go. Those 2 fires. Well, let me show you this. Look at this right here. It says fire-ravaged Southern California grapples with new infernos this week as much needed rain could unleash more deadly hazards. Not only are we worried about the rain, but we're worried about the wind. According to many experts, they're concerned that these fires are going to continue to blow, and the ashes will blow out of the Los Angeles County into different counties, and it will keep on going, potentially sparking new fires along the way. Again, California's been bone dry. They haven't received much rain. And so that right there is a huge concern. But I want to show you this as well. This is how quickly fires are moving, especially with a little bit of wind. Look at this right here. You can see how quickly that wind is moving. It's pushing that fire from one side of the hill to the other. That's exactly what we're going to face over the next several days. But now officials are more concerned about the rain. According to one official, they said that we are expecting to get rain this weekend, which will be great for helping firefighters put out these wildfires. However, we are also increasingly concerned of the chances of mudslides that will also drag debris along with it. This is their new concern, that we may see mudslides that are dragging the burnt pieces of homes and buildings right along with it, that are actually going to cause delays because mudslides will go right over roads, wash out roads, and now people can't get from one side to the other. Again, it's a huge problem. I want to show you this one as well. It says LA Live fire updates. Multiple new blazes erupt in SoCal, but rain is forecast for the weekend. Again, it's for the weekend though. Here's the problem. That is still a couple days away. It's Thursday. We still have a little bit of time. Now, with that said, this is where some are saying if you are in a danger zone, where you're near a fire or you're on the bottom of a hillside and you're concerned about a potential mudslide, to evacuate. Just get out now. And that brings me to the next point. Is we are about to see, over the next several months, we are about to see some warmer than normal temperatures. With that, officials are already coming out and saying that we need to be prepared in case of fires. Look at this. This is from the Weather Channel. It says above average temperatures could dominate much of the U.S. as winter hands off to spring. And I want to show you some of these. Okay? Look at this one right here. This is just one little graph. This is the temperature outlook from February to April. You see down here in the south, it is mostly going to be above, right? Obviously, it will be the worst here. Then mostly above in the red, and the orange will be above, slightly above, right here in the light orange color. Then below temperatures over there. That's like the Pacific Northwest. Anyway, that's what we're going to see. That's February to April. But I want to show you this, okay? Because according to one meteorologist, says right here, historically, cold Januaries are not followed by very warm Februaries. So, we still could see some cold weather, okay? But it's going to get worse as we get into the summer months and the spring as well. Just look at what March is going to look like, okay? See it right here where, again, you can kind of see the change where a lot of Texas is mostly above as far as the temperature. But again, the real threat is going to be like April, May, right? June. Those are the real threats. Now, why do I bring that to your attention? Simple. To evacuate. If we see a fire and it's close by, some are saying that we should just all evacuate. Okay, get out of the city, get out of wherever you're at. So number one, when we see fires, you see a lot of fire crew coming in. They need as much water as possible. So people staying at home, using the water, whatever, it may actually make it harder for them to fight fires. As we saw in California, specifically in the Palisades fire, they ran out of water. They didn't have enough water to fight the fire, and there was 10,000 structures that got burnt down. That's huge. That's a huge concern. But it's not only fires. Okay, keep that in mind. When officials are telling us to evacuate, be prepared to evacuate. That's the biggest thing. If there's a fire nearby and it's windy, get out. Just get out. Even if the wind is blowing away from you and the fire is being pushed the other direction, they still say all it takes is a quick shift where the wind turns. Now it's blowing back at you, and then you may not have enough time to get out. Just like we saw in the Palisades fire, where thousands of people or hundreds actually had to leave their cars and run on foot to get out because there's only one road in and out. Yeah, that's what we saw. Thousands of people end up losing vehicles. Thousands of people end up losing their homes, right? Businesses were destroyed. Schools burnt down. Churches, malls, right? Gas stations, all just leveled, flattened. So what officials are telling us now is to be prepared. What we are seeing in California is just one instance, one example of what we could see in the rest of the United States coming up in the spring and summer of 2025. Now, I don't think we're going to have a lot of fires over in Florida and over on the East Coast, but we're likely to have hurricanes, we're likely to have tornadoes in the Midwest, right? We're likely to see some interesting weather events over the next year. What's been happening, according to meteorologists, we have been seeing more and more extreme weather events over the past several years. So obviously things are changing. But at the same time as things are changing, are the American people changing as well and being prepared for what's to come? Well, I don't know, but we're going to find out soon enough. So, as we get more information on these fires, potential hurricanes, tornadoes, or any of these cold weather, extremely odd weather events, I promise I'll come back on and share all the latest news and updates. But as of today, that is what we know. So again, thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.